my channel, or welcome back if you are a returning visitor. I am Rosalind Yukich, and on my channel I talk about all things keto, homeschooling, and Bible journaling. And today I'm actually going to be doing a little bit of a different video. I was tagged in a getting to know you video, and so I have 10 questions that I'm going to be answering today that will help you to get to know me just a little bit more. And I would love to hear from you. So I would love it if in the comment section you would just share a bit about you. You can answer these questions, or you can just share one thing about yourself or just a few things about yourself, however you want. But I would love to get to know you as well. So before I get into the questions though, I just want to say I was tagged to do this video by Lisa Ann Spencer from Lisa Ann Can. Her link to her channel is in the description below. You definitely want to go check out her channel. She does a low carb like I do, and she has great recipes and low carb meal ideas, as well as just general homemaking ideas. She is a legit Betty Crocker, let me tell you. She is amazing with like her homemaking and sewing and meal ideas. So amazing. I have so enjoyed following her channel. Plus she has an amazing way to sort of connect those topics with the Bible, bringing out a Bible lesson out of those topics. It is amazing. So definitely go check out her channel and follow her, leave her some channel love, because you know we all need that, right? So all right, are we ready for these questions? Question number 1, when is your birthday? I am a February baby, and so yes, I was sort of born in that season of like moving from winter into spring. In some places that can be beautiful, and other places it's just slushy and muddy and icky. And for us here, it just depends on the year. Some years it is icky and slushy and muddy. Some years it's snowy. Some years it's spring. You just never know what you're gonna get. So I am a February child. What is your favorite color? Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm going to break the rules, and I have a few different things that I want to say. First of all, I love blue. I love all shades of blue. That is like my favorite actual color. But I also love fall. I love all of the fall colors: orange and tan and brown and deep red and deep purple. I just love all of those shades. So there you go. Fall plus blue. They don't exactly go together. Okay, they don't go together at all, but that's okay. Like in one part of my house, I have fall, and the other part of my house, I have blue, and it just totally works as long as you shut the door. Do you have any siblings? I do. I have 2 younger siblings. My younger sister came here to Croatia first before me, and then I followed afterwards to work with her and her husband in our church. I also have a younger brother who is associate pastor at my dad's church in Hermiston, Oregon, there with his family. What is your favorite food? Once again, I'm going to break the rules. I love 2 favorite kinds of foods. Okay, so, well, it doesn't say your favorite kind of food. It actually says your favorite food. So I'm going to start with a kind of food, and that is Mexican food. Like, I could eat Mexican food for the rest of my life and die happy. And popcorn. Like, that could be my diet for the rest of my life, and I would be 500 pounds heavier than I am now, but who cares? I would be happy. Just love Mexican food and popcorn. Okay, how many states have you visited? A lot. I'm a pastor's kid, and so that is somewhat similar to being an army brat. We've lived everywhere, a lot of places. First of all, I wasn't even born in the States. I am an American citizen, but I'm also a Canadian citizen. I was born in Canada. While I was still little and living in Canada, we visited the East Coast, Washington, D.C., actually, to be specific. I have no recollection of that, but there is photographic evidence that I was there. We moved from there to Tennessee. From there, we moved to Washington State, where we lived for 10 years. And then we moved down 2 hours on the I-5 corridor to Portland, Oregon, where we lived for 10 years. Let's see, during that time, when we were in Washington, visited Montana, of course, because my grandma lives in Montana. We visited California. We also visited North Dakota, where actually we ended up living for less than a year. I also, while I was in Portland, visited let's see, visited California. Did I mention California? I don't think I mentioned California. I visited Florida. I lived in Indiana for a year. Then I moved to Texas. And so I drove through Idaho, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, into Texas, Wyoming, and then into Texas. Obviously, I didn't drive from Wyoming into Texas. I drove from Wyoming to New Mexico and into Texas. Does it come before Colorado or after Colorado? I think it's after Colorado. Doesn't matter. While in North Dakota, visited South Dakota. Let's see. Did I hit them all? I think that's all of the places that I visited, all the states that I visited. Okay, so a lot, a lot. Let's see. Do you have any secret or not so secret talents? My probably secret to many, but probably not my in real life friends, is that I crochet. And I crochet actually rather well. If I could have a room in my house where I could just collect all the things that I crochet, I would just crochet all the time. But my husband's not a fan. He's just not a fan. Really not a fan. And so I don't crochet because I don't have any ideas of things that I could crochet that he would actually enjoy having around the house. So that probably, and another probably not so secret talent is that I do play piano and sing. So yeah. What's the last book you read? Okay. Here is advertisement time. The last book I read was a book by my dad. I will put the picture up here so you can see it. And it is called Doing Whatever It Takes. It is my dad's autobiography of how he met the Lord and what God did through him in all of his years of ministry, all the places he visited, all the places he ministered, the revivals that God used him in, and just all of the things. And it is an incredibly inspiring book. It talks about if you are willing to do whatever God wants you to do and go wherever he wants you to go without calculating how it's going to be meaningful for you, or what it's going to do for your reputation. If you just go and are just willing to do what God will do through you. It is an amazing, inspiring book. What was your favorite vacation? My favorite vacation was when we did a road trip to Montana, where for our family reunion on my mom's side, and we just packed up our car with tents and camping gear, and we just hit KOA campgrounds from here to there, and we saw all kinds of fun historic places and ghost towns. We visited Virginia City. It was an amazing trip. I am not a camper. I barely love to glamp, much less camp, but it was so much fun. It was just the 5 of us. We were all together as a family. We were seeing sights and doing fun things, and it was just a lot of fun. Okay, so if you could be an instant expert at anything, what would it be? Okay, it would definitely be graphic design, website development. That would definitely be the thing I would want to be an expert in. I dabble in both, but I'm definitely not an expert. If we had decided not to homeschool, plan B was that I was going to take some online classes for that. We decided for the homeschooling, I wouldn't trade that for the world. That was definitely what my heart was set on. And so I'm definitely so happy with that decision. Maybe when my kids get a little older, a lot more independent, maybe when they're out of school, I will take some online courses and learn graphic design, website development. Definitely, I can promise you I will not become an instant expert in that, but maybe I'll, become good at it at least. All right, if you were stranded on a deserted island, what 3 things would you take with you? Okay, don't even have to think about this. A tube of mascara, my phone, and my Bible. Definitely, it would be those 3 things. I can live without the first 2 if I absolutely have to. It would be painful. I know I'm not wearing mascara right now, but I always have a tube of mascara, if not like 1 or 2 tubes in reserve in case that one dries out. I mean, because God forbid me be without a tube of mascara. I just can't do it. I have to have my mascara. My phone, same thing. I love technology. I love the fact that we have the internet. I love the fact that I work online. It is what I love to do. I've always loved it from the time we had our first computer, Commodore 64. Hello. I don't know. It was like I always knew how to work with it. It was just, I mean, look, what is the one thing I want to be an instant expert in? Online stuff, right? You know, technology, you know, graphic design. That is what I love to do. So definitely my phone would have to be with me. But you can't live without your Bible. Cannot live without the Bible. And so if I had to do without the first two, it would be painful. I would do it. I would definitely choose the Bible over the other two. But if I could have all three, that would be wonderful. So those are the 10 things that you get to know about me. Sorry, I keep bumping my desk and my whole computer just is shaking. So now you know these things about me. Now I get to tag 2 other people to do this video. I'm going to try once again to tag my son. Here's hoping that he will decide to do this video. I couldn't talk him into the first one. Let's see if I can talk him into this one. He has 3 channels, so go and check out all 3 of those below. He is first the Brick Slayer, that is his Lego channel. Robi's Homeschool Life, that's obvious. And Robi Gaming, because he loves video games, he loves recording video games. And so those are his 3 channels. So Robi, here is me trying to talk you into doing this tag. You definitely need to do it. Please do it. Maybe I should make it a homework assignment and then it would get done. But we're on Christmas break, so I don't know. Maybe he'll do it after Christmas. I will definitely try to talk him into doing it before then, though. The second person I want to tag is Desiree Melville. I absolutely love her channel. She is my Australian friend, and she I just love her channel. Her kids are so beautiful. She's a homeschool blogger just like me, or vlogger, just like me. Her channel is fun. She is so real and authentic, and I love her. I just love her encouragement, her spiritual encouragement. The first video that I watched, she just so encouraged me, and just I felt so uplifted by her channel. And so definitely go check her out. Both of their channels are linked in the description below. Also linked below is my dad's book. You definitely want to check that out, plus the review that I did on my blog yesterday for that book. So be sure to check all of those links out. And that wraps up this video. If you enjoyed it, if you loved getting to know me, be sure to give me that thumbs up. Also, like I said earlier, be sure to let me know in the comments below something about you. You can answer all 10 of these questions, or you can just answer one or a few. It doesn't matter, however you want to do it. But I want to get to know you as well. So leave that in the comment section below. Don't forget though to follow my channel and ring that bell for notifications, because I do upload a couple times a week. I have a lot of new stuff planned for the new year. I know I've sort of taken a departure a little bit away from my usual content during this Christmas season. It's been more of sort of like wrapping up projects and a little bit of hit and miss, but I will definitely be on my regular schedule and doing collabs and all of that great stuff in the new year. I already can't wait to get started, but I'm also enjoying a little bit of downtime with my family. So if you like this, give that thumbs up, do all of the things, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!